In a significant development that underscores the delicate balance Ukraine must maintain between geopolitical interests, President Volodymyr Zelensky has made it clear that his country will not sign a minerals deal with the United States if it jeopardizes its bid to join the European Union. This announcement, made on March 28th, comes amid reports that Washington's latest proposal grants it sweeping control over Ukraine's natural resources, raising concerns about economic sovereignty and strategic independence. Welcome to In the Know News, where we bring you the latest insights into global affairs, financial strategies, and key political developments. The controversy began when details of a new draft agreement between Kyiv and Washington emerged, with the Financial Times reporting that the U.S. proposal includes terms that could significantly influence Ukraine's resource management. According to Ukrainian publication Yevropeyska Pravda, legal experts are raising alarms that the deal might conflict with EU accession rules due to its restrictive terms. Zelensky reaffirmed that Ukraine's path is firmly aligned with the European Union, emphasizing that no agreement endangering this trajectory would be acceptable. The Constitution of Ukraine makes it clear that our course is towards the EU, he stated, reiterating his administration's commitment to European integration. The latest version of the minerals deal was officially received by Ukraine on March 28th. However, Zelensky has insisted that the agreement will only be considered when there are no legislative concerns that could obstruct Ukraine's sovereignty or its EU aspirations. Legal experts have been tasked with reviewing the different drafts to assess their compatibility with Ukraine's national interests. Zelensky also pointed out that the new proposal contains elements that had not been previously discussed, as well as provisions that had earlier been dismissed by both parties, adding further complexity to negotiations. This agreement, initially expected to be signed on February 28th, was delayed after a heated exchange between U.S. President Donald Trump and Zelensky at the White House. While details of their dispute remain unclear, it is evident that the negotiations have been far from smooth. On March 25th, Zelensky acknowledged that the U.S. had proposed a major minerals deal, but stopped short of confirming when it might be finalized. Trump, on the other hand, stated a day earlier that he expected the agreement to be signed soon. The original version of the agreement laid out a framework in which Ukraine would contribute 50% of proceeds from the future extraction of state-owned resources, including oil, gas, and logistics infrastructure, into a joint investment fund. Unlike traditional security agreements, this deal does not include explicit security guarantees for Ukraine. Instead, the proposed structure suggests that the fund's resources will be reinvested annually to promote Ukraine's security, safety, and economic growth. The White House has framed the minerals deal as a means for the U.S. to recoup some of the financial aid it has extended to Ukraine since Russia's full-scale invasion. While the economic potential of Ukraine's natural resources remains a key asset in post-war recovery discussions, Zelensky's refusal to compromise on national sovereignty and EU aspirations highlights the complexity of these negotiations. The geopolitical stakes are high, with Ukraine striving to balance its critical partnerships with both the United States and the European Union, while ensuring that its long-term economic future remains firmly in its own hands. Stay tuned to In the Know News for more updates on this evolving story, as well as in-depth analysis on global affairs, financial strategies, and technological developments that shape our world.